in a world.
Bro, it's Indiana.
In Indiana, from the depths of our secret lair.
Bro, it's totally a bookstore.
And whose fault is that? Fine, never mind. In Indiana, from the depths of our bookstore comes a well-coordinated coterie of serious kindred.
You're joking, right?
I'd rather be reading a book anyway. Fine. Come check out our chronicle as a bunch of misfit kindred drift from one crisis to another. Happy?
Bro, what happened to the voice?
Indy by night. We'll see you Tuesday.
Oh, hey, hi, hello. We are here with another episode of Indy by Night. We are going to go ahead and go around the room, introduce who we're going to be playing this evening. Then we'll go ahead and get started with episode 40, A Monster Released. We'll go ahead and start with Warren, who's shaking his head with a big smile on his face.
It's not a smile of happiness. I'm Warren. I am playing Carter, the Tremere, and every time I leave the library, crazy stuff happens. And tonight's episode is going to be further evidence that Carter should really just read a book and stay in the library.
Big fan, big fan. Next up, we have Hannah.
Hey, I'm Hannah, playing Eva Hill, part of the Bruja clan, and I am so down for whatever's going on tonight. It'll be a blast, especially because there's Brujas involved, so...
Way to keep it positive. Next up, we have Justin.
I'm Justin. I play Dimitri the Ventru, and I'm just concerned about the fallout because there ain't no way the prince isn't going to blame us for what just happened, even though it was 100% his fault.
Contain me.
What?
Indeed, it is. And last but not least, we have Ian.
Hey, hi, my name is Ian. I'm playing Michael Laravnos, who has some sort of affiliation to one of the Primogen, but also may or may not be terrified of the ancient Bruja that's now on the loose that he doesn't know is on the loose. So there's a lot going on in Michael's life right now. But yeah, I'm stoked to be here.
That is a good way to put it. Last time you guys were trying to find a place to crash right before the sun decided to come up and ruin everyone's day. And Eva was telling you guys of a place where she used to go and hang out at before moving to Indianapolis proper, where you guys found a horrible, horrible decaying body. But it looked like it was left on purpose, as in the darkness that is the basement, or I guess the unfinished basement of this building, was a Bruja. A very, very old Bruja that some members of the coterie decided would be a swell and fantastic idea to taunt with a blood bag. And you guys decided to rest for the evening. When you guys awoke this individual who was staked, eyes were extremely wide open, and looked like it was in the process of trying to remove the stake from his body. You guys had called the prince and waited about an hour for them to arrive, as not one, not two, not three, but 4 black SUVs pulled up, and a small militia of individuals came pouring out. Some faces you've seen before, some you haven't, as a group of individuals went to go check it out while the rest sort of remained on guard. A couple of bullets went flying inside before it was just quiet. And walking out with his very own blood bag, he looked straight towards the prince and the Camarilla lineup that was watching him. And out of the shadows, there's 2 scourges that came in, the 2 members of La Sombra sort of appeared in order to attack, and with one foul and quick move, this individual was fast enough where the only thing he really saw was just the red mist of both the La Sombras just being obliterated. Upon seeing the 2 members of the Camarilla Scourge no longer functioning, a lot of the people in the SUV began to pile back in as he requested that Baron Joshua be handed over and removed from the prince's care. Baron Joshua, with a smirk on his face, almost like a knowing smirk, stood up and walked over towards this very old 3rd generation Bruja as the pair of them began to walk into the night. Everyone else hopped into the black SUVs and immediately hightailed it out of this situation, pedal to the metal. And that is where we are picking up this evening.
So, before anything gets started, I'd like to point out that blood bag wouldn't have done anything for this old dude anyway. So, if he's butthurt about that, he needs to think about it a little more.
What if it was like a blood of like a 2nd generation kindred that you were drinking? He doesn't know.
Do you
Then I'd be
think
ripped.
that kind of attitude is going to keep you alive longer?
Absolutely.
Do you remember how, like, you fafoed with the Camarilla and now you want to do it with the 3rd generation Bruja?
Yeah. You can't live scared.
You should.
Your next brand is just going to say "found out" across your forehead.
There's no adventure if you're not taking risks.
There's lots of adventures. They're in books. Every time you read a book, it's an adventure.
All right, pub like PSA.
What a nerd.
It's your new name. You're not even Carter anymore. You're just PSA now.
Yikes.
If I remember correctly, Michael and Eva left before all that happened.
Yes, Michael,
Yes.
Eva, Beverly, and Hunter all left the scene.
Justice for my boy.
Get over
Still on
it.
that.
I won't.
Get over it,
one of
Eva
these days,
did.
I'm gonna have a shirt that says like "Free my boy" or something. I'm working on it. Like free Hunter t-shirts. Everybody should get one.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Be ready for the merch.
Drops coming next week.
Exactly.
In partnership with Supreme.
Hey, nice.
So
But yeah, you guys are definitely in the process of more or less just driving around, waiting for a call or something to be placed. Dimitri and Carter, you guys are the only two now left in this parking lot area, besides the two headless members of the Scourge.
How long have they
carry
been?
weapons, right?
Yeah, they do.
Are their weapons still there?
They are.
Oh, sweet, those are mine.
Oh, you take that. I'm taking their blood.
Nice.
you check their pockets. I'm gonna check their veins.
Oh, totally checking if they got money on them. Don't let cash go to waste, bro.
You search through, no wallets on them, no sort of money. Each of them did have a cell phone, but it is locked.
I know a guy. Don't worry about that.
Exactly. Each of them do, though, have a knife, or yeah, I guess it'd be like an elongated knife, where it's sort of wraps, like if they're holding it with the pommel like this way, it sort of wraps around a little bit their forearm.
So it's like reverse, so like a tonfa, but with a blade edge.
Right, exactly.
Okay.
But both of them are a very clean black metal.
Sweet.
But you now have a total of 4 of them, because each of the Scourge had 2 of them.
What size of shoes do they wear?
Both of them were about a 9,
Small feet.
very small
Hey,
feet.
Carter, these boots fit you?
No. Let's drag him inside, though.
Okay.
As you
Have they been dead too long to eat?
not quite too long. You're getting close to that, though, where a lot of they're just becoming more and more faded into the husks of what they were prior to being embraced. But as you step inside, there is blood everywhere and limbs tore apart, as it looks like all 4 of them that were left inside of here are now each, like, you see a full arm, a full leg, a torso. It is absolutely just a mess inside of here.
We gotta clean this shit up, man.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, my
Go grab some
way.
gasoline.
Clean it my way.
Yeah. Go grab a can of gas. Let's clean it your way.
Well, I'll start dragging body parts to the hole and chuck them down in the basement.
Yeah, easy enough to do.
Wait. Hey. Don't waste the good stuff. Wait.
No.
I'm gonna try to get as much blood as I can.
Arms and stuff.
Drain the arm out. Squeeze it. Good to last drop. Come on.
For a bucket. Yeah.
Oh god.
There's still meat on that bone. You gotta get in there, clean it off.
Carter or Tremere is showing chill.
Do you know how much valuable blood there is in this room?
It's like the first time I think that Dimitri's been a little bit afraid of Carter. Just like he's so
please.
serious about it. I'm like, oh shit, I better.
Just start squeegeeing.
He is like serious.
At first you think it's a meme, so you throw the first arm in, and he's like, wait, no. And you're like, oh, okay.
Go get that.
You jump down there, and you get that right now. That heavy grill that it had you and Eva move, that was covering, it is thrown across the kitchen.
Yeah, homeboy, I'm not surprised. When I jump down in the hole, is the stake still stuck in the wall?
It is. And you can see Vitae go up the stake.
Yep. I'm bringing that to Carter. Hey, Carter, look what I got!
Would you do it for a Carter snack?
What would you do?
Ooh, for a Carter snack.
I think Carter probably goes full Gollum on that shit. Like, oh, it must be mine.
Get away!
Lisa wants it.
Make as you see as the steak is handed over to you. Go ahead and make a intelligence plus occult with blood sorcery roll for me.
So it sounds like it might be a good roll for me.
It should be approximately like 9 or 10 dice for you. I would settle on 8.
If it's less than 7, I lose money.
Yeah. That steak goes in you if it's less than 7, is all I'm saying.
Less than 7, instant torpor.
Exactly.
It was 8.
Hey. Do I know my kindred or not?
Justin, you owe me $20.
Damn.
Come again?
You owe me $20.
I'm also gonna willpower reroll that, because if I'm not willpower rerolling on blood occult stuff, what am I doing?
Is anyone else's? They're just squares.
Yeah, I'm getting the same
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Yep.
If you highlight them, you see the actual number.
As long as I can see the color, I guess that's fine.
Weird.
Mine are fine. I don't know what y'all are about.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Two more successes.
No, that's actually a critical.
Yep.
Ooh, that's right. He had a 10 up.
There's 2 blue stripes.
Well, that's gonna get real weird.
Okay, so that is 1, 2, 3, 7 successes and a critical success at that. This is another, which probably makes sense, right? But it is a shaft of belated dissolution. The same thing that got the Pizza King.
I don't like that there are people
But
making this.
with your critical success, you can tell that the designs are the exact same. Like down to the etchings that are engraved into this for the blood to flow through, for the enchantment to hold. They are the same. But instead of a stake that it was done to, it was a wooden leg of a chair.
Real quick, do you mention that? I'm sorry, Carter, would you say anything about that or keep it to yourself?
So I will absolutely mention it, but not while I'm working. Right, I am gonna get everything there is to get out of this room, and then I will catalog it for you
The log
and
in
tell
my
you
pocket.
exactly what we got. But
Go ahead.
go ahead.
No, it's good.
If it was a shaft of belated dissolution, how is he alive?
That is a very good question.
Because he old.
Yeah. Or he's got some ritual protection, like that Giovanni whose heart wasn't there. Maybe.
I don't know, dude.
I don't know either. I wasn't talking to you.
I just work here.
Right.
I was talking to myself, Dimitri. Sorry.
Okay, whatever. I'm getting blood. Don't yell at me.
No, I'm not yelling. Do you know what this is?
No, I have no idea. This is your world, bud, not mine.
All right.
When I go back down in the hole, just out of curiosity, is the body of the human, the mortal corpse, still down there?
It is, and it looks like it was untouched.
Weird. I'm gonna cut off its hands.
Cut off its hands.
Yeah.
Take its teeth.
Okay.
No. I just want to cut its hands off because I want to fingerprint it. I want to know.
Yeah, when you cut
somebody.
when you cut off the blood or cut off the hand of this individual down here, there's no blood that runs out of that body.
So, like, if I open up his chest and check inside, he's been drained.
Yeah, it's been drained.
Okay, this is weirder and weirder, man.
Dude, Bailey.
What's weird? You find more cool stuff?
No, the dead dude who was down here. He's got no blood. He was drained.
He's dead.
No, he was drained.
That is weird. We should probably get out of here. You want to light this place on fire and leave?
Well, are you done collecting blood, bro?
I think I must be. Probably. I mean, it's getting old, and it's hard to catalog. It's kind of messy in here. Do you want to try to match these arms up and put these people back together so we can figure out who's what? I'm sorry. Is that weird?
I mean, I used to take bodies apart, not put back together, so... I'm no good at jigsaw.
I think you were pretty good with the jigsaw.
No, jigsaw puzzle. I'm terrible
I get that.
at them, so... Yes, I run across street, I get oh, son of a bitch. I start cussing in Russian as I realize my clothes are completely soaked with blood.
Absolutely are now.
You look about the same size as the dead mortal guy. You want me to do it? I'll do it. That's fine.
All right, you go ahead.
Well, it's like the worst. It never comes out of anything.
It's true.
Came out of these guys, okay?
Heyo.
You're muted, Josh.
Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate you. Sorry, my dog started barking.
No problem.
So I'm assuming you want to collect blood from both of the Lasombras, and then as much blood from this area as you can. Is that correct?
I would say I was probably on the Lasombra until Dimitri showed up with the stake with the third generation blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. That becomes the only priority.
Okay. Well, I have some minorly bad news for you. It is not a rouse check full of blood to be able to consume and gain any sort of powers that way.
That's okay.
But you are able to go ahead and get some blood from both of the Lasombra relatively easily before both of them shrivel down, but they don't turn to dust. They still have skin on top of their bones and stuff like that, but they do not fully break down.
All right. Then I would say after that, we're probably pushing the time where any of it would be useful. And it's also dangerous because we're in super anarch territory. We should probably get out of here.
Also, probably a good thing.
We'll run down the road to, a gas station. Carter, you're going to have to fill it up because I'm in my skivvies here, so.
Not a problem.
Okay.
Get a couple propane tanks too, bud.
I mean, couldn't we just use gas? Like a gas can? Or do we really need to explode things?
I'll let you be cool, yes?
All right, propane. You're right. I'm sorry. You don't tell me my business. I won't tell you yours. You're right.
Oh no, it's begun. Easy enough for you guys to go ahead and acquire and refill the vehicle. But yes, you are able to go ahead and get everything you require for such light show.
Put the propane down in the bottom with all the bodies.
Hmm.
Just completely saturate it with gasoline down there and lead a trail at the door and spark it up.
It is absolutely wonderful to watch from afar as it just, and you see what's left of this building sort of just shatter, and all these bits and pieces go flying into the buildings next to them.
Ready to drive!
Driving.
Like a bat out of hell.
Masquerade intact.
Is that what you call it?
Dimitri style.
Yeah, that's fair. Even though you, Eva, and Michael are off, in a distance, sort of just driving around, waiting for anyone to sort of call and give information on, you feel the vibration on the ground and a little bit of smoke that begins to rise off in the distance, relatively where you last saw your coterie.
That seems good. Yep.
Does it?
Nope.
Yeah, same. Either. Well, I'm not gonna make assumptions here because I just don't want to jinx anything.
Dimitri, go ahead and roll one die for me and just tell me what you get.
Are we worried about anybody getting picked
D10?
up as like a...
What's up?
A D10.
Yeah, just one D10. Just tell me what you either
Sure thing.
fail, success, or neither.
That would be a 10.
Wonderful.
So, you want to re-roll?
No, that's perfect, actually. As you're driving away, you begin to hear as multiple buildings begin to go, as maybe a gas line was hit in the explosion, as just a large chain goes down.
I roll the window down. I'm sitting on the windowsill, slapping the hood of the roof of the car.
About 10 buildings are affected
Oh my god,
by this.
we're so screwed.
Yeah.
See,
Oh,
That
no.
was
I mean,
fucking awesome!
Oh my
That
god.
one was on Carter's watch this time, not mine.
not only was it on Carter's watch, I tried to talk him out of it, and it said, "You know what? You're right," and let him do his thing.
You know what? Do what you're gonna, my guy. This is happening at the same time. Michael's like, "Are we worried about anybody in this group getting picked up for like serial arson?" And then buildings just start exploding.
I don't
I
think that
feel
was
like
us.
the explosions tell you two that we're fine.
Or that there's an angry brouhaha leveling buildings.
Does it smell
That
like?
seems.
Does it smell like a? Is that a Dimitri crime?
Yeah, it definitely doesn't seem like anybody else's crime but Dimitri's.
I don't think Carter would have blown stuff up, right? He would have been the sensible one and said, "Hey, man, don't do that," right?
I mean, but you can't talk Dimitri out of things, so you know,
Yeah.
probably
this-
said it and then it just didn't go over well. So
I think the direct conversation would have been like, "Hey, I don't think you should do that. Hey, I think I'll punch you, bro." Like, I think that's kind of how that went. And he's like, "Yeah, my bad. All right."
yeah, that sounds like the conversation that went down.
All right.
Uh,
Well,
Plausible.
hopefully they'll be
plausible.
able to tell us.
hopefully, fingers crossed. Are we just headed back to the bookstore? Like, oh no, we were waiting for somebody to call us, right? Somebody to tell us what's
Yeah.
the plan.
Right. Yeah, I don't want to take Beverly back there either. So
Yeah, probably not.
Beverly, crap! There's so many things to deal with.
You know what? I'm 90% sure Beverly can't actually read. I'm gonna put that out there.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. It just makes me feel better.
Oh, okay. I thought there was like some logic behind it besides just it makes me feel better.
Nah, it just makes me feel better. Just
Okay.
kind of thinking like she's a problem, but she's a problem that can't read. Like it makes it a little bit better. You know what I mean?
Yes. I get what you mean.
Well,
So are we just waiting for a potential call from Dimitri or Carter, or you know
to be
what?
honest, I
I'll
wasn't
just
paying
text
attention.
Carter.
I look over at
I'm just-
Dimitri. I think somebody's advocating illiteracy somewhere right now, and it's really hurting me.
Good.
It'll be okay, man. We'll find them and kick their ass. Okay.
Seriously though, what the hell was all that? What just happened?
Well, you know, we were in the substructure where the explosion took place, and if it was close enough to
Oh no, not that.
gasoline
You Dimitri in the
okay.
building. That part's fine. The rest of it. What? We called the prince, which I think
Yes.
was the right move.
No, it was a terrible idea.
Possibly. I will admit it was possibly a terrible idea. Why did he send in 5 kindred I've never heard of before to handle that?
Probably because he's an idiot.
That is, I don't know.
Or he knew that
We-
they were likely to die and didn't want to risk anyone who might be more worthwhile.
But he showed up. That's weird. We should probably call the other two and let them know that we're not dead because they just saw the
Oh yeah,
skyline
I forgot
explode.
about that. Shit, my phone was in pocket of pants I leave in building.
Burner phone. Okay. Okay.
Of course. It's no matter. It's fine.
So I'm assuming that means Carter's going to call then.
No, you made me break my phone the other day.
Son of a
'Cause I
bitch,
talked
you don't
about
get
things.
another. You don't get another one. You, so infuriating. Always have spare.
There might be one of the whose car? We're in your car. Don't you have a spare?
Phones.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I have a spare in my glove box, but we're in your car.
Put the SIM card in. Stuff the other ones back in the glove box, holding them in with my foot while I shove it shut.
Ah yes.
You know Eva's number?
Yeah, I must. Surely I know Eva's number. Hang on. I'm afraid to call her. She's kind of scary.
Just tell her everything's okay. She's probably worried.
Yeah, yeah, I know Eva's number. Okay. But I am kind of scared of her.
Rightfully so.
Wise decision.
Eva, you go
How
ahead
about
and
number?
get
Put her on speaker.
a phone call.
Hello?
You talk.
Hey,
You
we're
told her.
you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine. We're just driving around. What are you guys doing? What's with all the excitement behind us?
Oh, that is such a long story and one we probably can't talk about.
Okay. Did everything go well? Well as could be expected.
Absolutely
Well-
not.
Everything went to hell.
Where are we meeting up that you're gonna explain all of this to us?
Hey, you know the shitty hotel in Terre Haute we go to? Eva?
Yes.
Let's go there.
I really
did you
don't
take
want to
Eva
bring
to a hotel?
Beverly. What? Anyway, I really don't want to take Beverly all the way there.
Oh shit, Beverly's a thing. Crap.
I mean,
okay,
I would
we're
really just love to drop this thing and just drop her off, but I feel like that's a bad idea now.
Oh, 100%. We let her go, she be in the wind. We never see her again. And have no link to whatever it is pulling her string.
I mean, I have doubts that we'll ever find out what's pulling the string, but I guess we could try. She has no idea of anything. But I guess we could just drive her back here. It's not that far. Everybody's got enough gas money, right?
I mean, if you know a crappy hotel nearby, we could go there, yes?
Yeah. Do I know of any crappy hotels around?
Oh yeah, there's plenty enough that are. I wouldn't say it's like super crappy, but they are. You have your, smaller motel that is still like a decent, probably like, a 2-star stay, but it's the best you're gonna get in Bloomington.
Is there any that I've stayed at?
Yes, but none of them are like guaranteed Kindred safe. No more than like, nailing down the curtains and making sure the sun doesn't come in type of thing.
Right. I am going to hey Dimitri and Carter, I'll call you right back.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
gonna figure out if there's a place around here that we can go to.
It's good.
Okay. I'll hang up. I'm gonna call my sire.
Okay.
Everybody safe over there? Everybody good? Was that them that we heard?
Oh yeah, they said that they were good. Things did not go as planned, but that's to be expected of this coterie, so.
Cool.
Dimitri's a little hurt by that, but I think it's fine.
Just telling the truth.
It is a little hurtful and a lot accurate.
That hurts. It's true, but it hurts.
That's fair. You go ahead and reach out to your sire, and she's yes.
Hey, I just have a quick question. I am actually in the town that we met at.
Mm.
Do you have any suggestions for a hotel that we could stay at, or that I could stay at?
I may have a favor or two. See if I can get you somewhere special if that's what you're requesting.
Yes, that would be appreciated.
And you can hear her like put the phone on speakerphone and begin like clicky clacking on the touchscreen. I just got an interesting text message, Eva.
About a hotel?
No, about a city block or what's left of it.
A city block?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Go ahead and roll a manipulation plus subterfuge on that one, please.
What's the DC?
Let me roll it.
37.
DC is 2.
Oh, I got a bestial failure.
Oh.
Would free rolling the one help it? No, no.
No, it would. So you have this option. It's not a good option, but you could either re-roll it. Actually, okay, so yes, you could re-roll it. If you get one more hit, then you if you got that success out of it, you beat the DC.
Okay.
But you could re-roll it and then messy critical instead. So you have a wonderful chance of like a 1 in 3 chance of bestial failing, messy critically, or just succeeding.
Let's try it.
This is the gambling I love.
Bruce
Nope.
likes to gamble.
I do. So with and your Bane is only from messy criticals, is that correct?
I believe so. Yes.
Okay. As let me see here real quick, sorry.
This shall go over very well.
Oh, for sure. Bestial failure on lying to your sire after you got her staked can't be me. After an explosion that got her staked to begin with.
I don't really know about this explosion. Besides that, it's behind us where we might have been.
I like
Can't
it.
prove anything. We were there.
I was not
kind
there.
of.
No, I was, well, we were not there for the explosion, so I have no idea what she means by a block being blown up.
As she stops and thinks for a moment. You swear?
If you're asking if I was there or seen anything, no, I was not there.
I'm asking if you know
When
what
the
happened to it.
explosion happened. I don't know exactly what happened. I can only guess at this point. I mean, you're the first one telling me that it was a block. I just felt something and saw something. That was it. And that part I swear on.
She stops and thinks about it. All right. If that's what you believe.
It's what I believe. Okay. Yes, it's what I believe because it's the truth.
Duly noted.
Who texted you about it? The news?
Something like that. You must remember this is a town I put a lot of work into. A lot.
Well, if it means anything,
work.
I'm not down here trying to mess it up.
Eva, we will see about that because you do a damn good job of it. And with that,
Yeah.
you will take an aggravated point of willpower damage.
Bitch.
Accurate.
And she will go ahead and hang up the phone.
Do I get a text at all about a hotel? Or am I just...
You get ghosted.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Left
ghosted.
on red. No, it takes probably about 5 minutes, but then you do get an address of a hotel. It says talk to an individual named Clark and ask for the honeymoon suite.
Okay. I will call the number that Carter called me from.
Okay. Carter, you get a phone call.
It's Eva's number.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Here's an address for a place that we can go to. We'll meet you there.
Oh, yeah, okay. We'll be there soon.
Okay. I'll just hang up.
Did she seem mad to you?
I don't know, bro. I'm gonna check the
You
Yelp
know.
reviews on this place, though.
As you check the Yelp reviews as Carter's driving, you only see, within the last 3 years, only one case of bed bugs. Otherwise, it has like a good 4.4 out of 5 star.
Nice. She went all out, man. This place is fancy.
It is a rather short enough drive to head over to this motel, and because of where it's located at, where Michael and Eva were sort of driving around versus where Dimitri and Carter were outrunning the fire sale on this property, you guys were pretty much equidistant away from this motel, so you guys actually pull in just about at the same time to the hotel.
We pull in because we're driving in my box truck, I'm assuming.
Mm-hmm.
We pull in, I'm gonna like feign stretch and walk around to the back side of it and open up the back of it just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And check on Beverly. You good back here?
Just great. Thanks.
Hunter, you been good?
Yeah.
All right. Y'all hold tight for just a little bit longer. We'll be unloading y'all here soon. Actually, you know what? Nah, never mind. And I'll go ahead and close it again.
Okay.
I'll open it back up. What's up?
Just hungry.
Yeah, we'll fix that. Close it. Lock it. And then I'll bang on it a little bit and be like, I swear to God, if y'all are making any noise to make this weird, Dimitri's gonna take your kneecaps.
I get to take someone's kneecaps?
Oh, hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, bro, you happen to have, like, jumpsuit or something I can put on?
Probably.
It's a little weird being out here in my underwear, man.
Yeah, but you pull it off.
Well, you know, I do work out.
It shows. In Undeath, you're like a dead Adonis. Look at you.
Dimitri will remember this. Exactly.
This man's a compliment. I'll open the back of the truck back up again.
You got food?
Nope, just looking for my bag.
Why does
Excellent.
Dimitri not have clothes on?
Reasons. Mind your business.
I believe you guys are my business, but okay.
That's fair. I'm sorry, that was rude. Dimitri, why are you naked? And I'm looking for any sort of clothing.
Yeah.
Not a good place to have conversation about why.
That's fair. Do you need me to roll, like, check the trunk or anything like that for...
You know, weirdly
clothes?
enough, there's a jumpsuit that perfectly fits Dimitri in the bag.
Bro, who's Carl?
When you look at it, you see that there's actually like a knife hole in the rib.
Bro!
Yeah. When you gotta clean a scene, you gotta clean a scene. But it fits, right?
I should have called you then. We cleaned the scene my way.
God, I wish I could clean the scene your way. That seems so much easier.
Well, you probably get us in trouble, but you know.
Right about this time, you see a absolute swarm of emergency vehicles just fly by, heading towards the block that is just currently ablaze.
I whip up my phone in camera mode.
Is that you?
Of course.
Nice. High five.
When would it not be Dimitri?
One of these days, when you get tracked down by a cop for being a serial arsonist, I hope that's
Then I have cop snack.
fair. All right. Who's doing the check-in here? Because not it.
Oh, I'll check us in.
Cool. Find out if they have a continental breakfast for our friends.
Okay.
They're hungry. They were complaining at me about how they're both hungry. So
Is there a restaurant around here?
Not that it's open currently.
Candy machine?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely a small, like, you know how some of the little bit nicer hotels have like a little store you can go and buy things at.
for a ridiculous markup.
Exactly.
Like a cup of noodles.
Mm-hmm.
I'll peel off a couple of
for
hundreds and
$4.
hand them over to Michael. Here you go, bro. Go get some food for the kids.
I don't know what any of this stuff tastes like anymore.
Wait, hold on. Those have a little bit of blood on them. Give me just a moment. I'll
Yeah,
get you some
I
clean
need-
bills.
You know, for all the work you've done, do you know how to clean money?
Well, bro, we talk about this later. Whole suit completely ruined. You know, they soaked the outer roll of the bills.
Just big shit-eating grin. Yeah, I'll be back. And I'll guess I'll go in with Eva and make my way towards the little convenience shop thing.
Okay. As you guys pass by, you do see there is a well-dressed looking clerk standing behind the computer. Welcome. You guys looking to check in, or?
Yeah, I actually, I was looking for Clark.
He's in the back. One moment, please.
Thank you.
And this a little bit heavier set individual sort of walks up. Yeah.
Now I forget what it was that the suite was. Shoot.
Honeymoon suite.
Thank you.
I got you.
Thanks. I was just curious if you had any of the honeymoon suites available.
Yeah, we got one.
Just one?
Yep, just the one. Follow me.
Alrighty. I'll follow.
I'm gonna scoop up just like random, who knows what the hell snacks, like some combos and some Cheez-Its and some like a couple Pop-Tarts and maybe like a Slim Jim. I'm just gonna be like,
I'm gonna yell back. Don't forget the drinks.
oh,
We'll
drinks.
complain about that too.
And the drinks are like a thing of Listerine because it's liquid.
Jesus.
How old are you?
Enough.
It's
I
not
love
something
it.
it's not something I've thought about in a long time.
Listerine has been around for a while.
Mostly for the meme.
I respect it.
A couple of Gatorades and like a thing of NyQuil.
All probably usable at this point.
Yep. And I'm just like, as they're walking by, like, am I paying with you or are we charging it to the room?
You can charge it to the room. That's fine.
Charging to the room, and I'm gonna pocket those couple hundos that
Dimitri has rubbed off on you.
Mugging me in broad daylight, bro.
And then I'll head back outside to
Okay.
feed the humans, to feed the mortals.
Eva, you walk with Clark down a long hallway. You pass the swimming pool, which already, you know, as a mortal, it sort of burns the nostrils a little bit, but as undead, it just smells like absolute ash. It just not smell good in the slightest bit. But as you continue forward, you guys go down to the very, very last room that has just a giant heart on the front, and it just the room number of 32. And he goes ahead and tosses you a key card.
Gotcha then. Thanks. And I slide it in the door.
Okay. You slide it in, and it has the room is completely pitch black.
Is there like a light switch?
Please have a clapper.
There is.
I'll turn on the lights.
You turn on the lights.
Unusual.
Not that you can see off the top of your... Just looking around right off the bat, you don't see anything out of the ordinary?
Except
How
for
many
the
beds are
heart-shaped bed and too many damn mirrors.
Yeah. There is a nice jacuzzi tub in the opposite corner, though.
Alright. I will go ahead and close the door and then go back outside.
Okay. The rest, you meet up with the rest of your coterie.
Alright, so the room is secured. There was only one room, so I call the bed.
I want to be like sitting on the edge of the truck, like kind of tossing things into the
Into the side of the
back
truck.
of it. Just like, does that look good? I don't know. Eat it. Does that look good?
Hunter just shakes his head and just starts opening up the bag of chips and just starts eating it.
I'm gonna hold up the Listerine and go, I know this isn't a beverage. It's for after, so you don't stink. I'm gonna set it down nicely.
You're so thoughtful, Michael.
I don't want them
Is
stinking.
there door closer to, room so we don't have to march Beverly through the foyer?
That's a good question. Was there a door down the hallway?
Yeah, there was one of the external entrances. You just had to scan the card, and you can go ahead and enter in that way. But something that you're thinking back to, there is no window in that room.
I mean, that's what we want. So.
It's the ultimate privacy.
Yeah, there's a door closer. We can move.
Michael, if you want to pull truck around, we'll offload cargo.
No, I can do that. All right, kids, watch your hands. I'm gonna close the
Son of a...
close the door again. Kind of like smack the side a little bit as I walk by. Hop in and I'll pull the truck around.
By chance, did you ask if room is soundproof?
No, I didn't. Why are you... We can talk about it inside.
As we go through the foyer on the way through, hey, bro,
Mm-hmm.
is honeymoon suite soundproof? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nice. I'll slap Carter on the ass as he walks by.
I'll just, yeah.
He just sort of looks at the group of individuals heading towards the honeymoon suite and just shakes his head and begins to enter stuff in onto the computer.
I don't want to know what
like,
he's entering.
Full descriptions.
Exactly.
Applying a $500 cleaning fee
Already.
to the room right now.
Already.
It's fine. We'll just clean this place the Dimitri way too.
Oh no.
Charge that to the room.
Has to be a room
Charge that
left.
to the block.
Once we get to the end of the hall, I'll open the door for Michael and
I'm standing there with Hunter on one side, and Beverly on the other. Though body language dictates that I may or may not have some sort of weapon on me that's like I have. If you run, I will fight you.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Just don't make me do my job. Don't make me do it. Come on, make me do it. I dare you.
And she sort of gives you
give me other key card. I go get my car pulled around. Yes.
Yes. No. Awesome.
Okay. You go ahead and easily enough to bring your vehicle wrap around to the side as well, Dimitri. Eva, as you go ahead and open up the room, once again, it is pitch black.
I'll turn on the lights again.
You go and reach for the light switch. It is on. But you can't see anything in this room. Like, even like the shot, like the room before you could see some things, but it is pitch black and icy cold as you step into this room.
Is anybody else around?
The rest of your coterie, I guess that's a good question. As you guys were to follow in, as Eva like goes in nonchalantly heading towards the light switch, is anyone just following in, just like step in step?
I don't think I have any reason not to.
Okay.
The same kind of feeling. Like I have the children. I have the.
Are they in front of you? I'm assuming. Like you're bringing up the rear, or are they following behind you?
Hunter does what he does. The one I'm worried about is Beverly.
Right. Is Beverly in front of you, or?
Yes.
Okay. So the two mortals walk in, and you immediately just hear them gasping, as if they can't breathe.
Is there no air in here?
Guessing? Just wait in the hallway. And I'll
Yeah.
whisper to Carter, have you ever seen anything like this? Or been in this type of situation?
I say, hang on. I will do Oblivion Sight. While assuming there's no other mortals around and Beverly's not looking at me.
Yeah. And you're in the room, or are you out in the hallway looking at with your Oblivion sight?
I would say I'm probably in the doorway to the room.
Okay. Let me take a look here.
It ignores all low light penalties, including supernatural origin low light penalties.
Okay. Thanks to that ability, the darkness that is in this room fades, where it looks like more of a normal lighting for you, and you see a single individual sitting cross-legged on the bed, looking right at you guys. Female with a black pencil skirt, just sort of sitting there.
Do I recognize her?
No.
Who are you and what are you doing here?
She sort of snaps, and the shadows that were filling this room almost draw back into her and wrap up like a cape and then disappear behind her, as now the room is well lit. I would like a mutual friend back.
So it's you,
Oh no, I'm just a messenger.
one of the many messengers.
Indeed. You serve your prince, I serve mine.
And I'm sorry, which prince was that?
Kane.
Oh, interesting.
Is that a coincidence or is that
She
am I the
looks
dumb one here?
she looks very unamused at your question.
It's a real question. All right, fine. Fuck me, man. I'll go stand with the mortals somewhere, and I'll kind of like wander away.
Based on the power and what she's talking about, is there any sort of idea I might have about who this person might be?
You definitely know what, probably have a good chance of what clan she's from, but not necessarily who she is.
What role would you want for that?
Go ahead and just do intelligence plus occult.
Four successes.
4 successes. You would 100% assume with a good solid 90% accuracy that she's a Lasombra.
That tracks.
I don't want to cause any sort of mess in either direction. All I want is Miss Eva Hill. And no, not the new and improved version.
I didn't think that. Why is it that now you're coming to look for her?
It's been over 24 hours and she hasn't been at her normal hunts. And Sweet Jane is very, very missing her. They had date night last night, you know.
Yeah, I know. She missed it.
She did. But you know, she's not too far.
In what way? In location?
Yeah, distance.
Why do I care about that right now?
Because I make this extremely easy for you. She's currently bleeding out somewhere, and you have the time to either go and find her or give me Eva. And the more time you think about this and take pondering if I'm telling the truth or if I'm bluffing, she could be laying somewhere.
And what will you do with the fake Eva Hill?
She'll,
Bring her back to her. Pretend like nothing happened in the last 24 hours.
she'll have some recalibration that she'll have to deal with. Can't exactly go around letting mortals know that we exist. But yes, she would go back to be living her normal life that she was given. And as she
Never back.
walks past you, Eva, this lady walks over and hands you a key card as she walks past and begins to head over to Beverly and grab Beverly by the hand.
Is there anything on the key card?
It says 13.
I'm looking between like Eva, Beverly, and this third person. Like, just what the fuck's the plan? I'm down to throw hands. You just gotta tell me.
I'm gonna turn around. We're not throwing hands, and I'll go find room 13.
Okay.
Alright. I'll just hands up, back off. Cool.
I'm going to nod to Dimitri to come with me.
As you guys
Okay.
head to running and looking for room number 13, you can, as you cross through the lobby and head towards the other side of this hallway, you guys find room number 13 and has a decent amount of music coming from it.
I'm gonna open up the door.
Okay. You open up the door. Lights are on. Music's playing from the TV. And you see bathroom, the shower's on in the bathroom. You can hear it running.
Nobody's in like the main room part.
No one's in the main room.
Okay, I'll knock on the door to the bathroom.
Okay. And for everyone, this is going to be a small little trigger warning for everyone out there in Chatland and anyone here. If you are have any sort of trauma with that sort of dark tendencies, maybe take a little bit of a break. But I just want to give everyone a moment to be warned before proceeding on to the scene. All right. As you walk into the scene, you see the tub currently running. And you see Jane laying down, multiple stab wounds, laying in the tub, barely conscious.
I'm going to take her out.
Okay. As you take her out, Dimitri and Eva, you guys can both each roll a wits plus medicine. You can also surge on this if you would like.
I better not. To remember.
Oh no.
Don't want to eat myself. Yeah.
Some would say that's the perfect revenge.
What's the difficulty?
Difficulty's gonna be 2.
Okay.
I only got 1.
Okay.
Do I have to roll a rouse check to surge?
Yes, you do.
Okay, go ahead.
Nice. Eva, with your strength, it is absolutely easy enough to lift her up and out of the tub without any sort of issue.
I'm gonna willpower.
Okay.
Let's see, I can do 2 of them. Fuck!
Since you were so close, I will allow exceed with a cost.
What's the cost?
There's a lot of blood in this room. A lot. You either succeed, but if you choose to succeed, you gain 1 additional hunger.
I'm down.
Okay. Like I said, there's a lot of blood in this tub. As someone with your set of skills, you know, for a mortal, that's not a lot left. A difficult choice needs to be made by either you or Eva if she has any sort of plans of surviving. And surviving's in parentheses. She either passes or she needs to be embraced.
Eva, she's not going to make it. If you want to save her, you have to embrace her.
I'm gonna carry her over to the bed.
Okay. As you carry her over, it's all happening very, very quickly, but it feels like everything is slowing down around you. All the music that is playing for you, Eva, is just white noise. As you get her over to the bed and lay her down in her soaking clothes.
I'm gonna be kind of half yelling, half just freaking out at Dimitri. What do I do if I embrace her? Isn't that selfish, or do I just let her go?
Do you think that she would enjoy this world?
Does anybody really enjoy it?
I do.
Okay, besides you, Dimitri, I'm asking the wrong one. Think of anybody else outside of yourself.
It has its perks, but you and I are monsters now. Do you want her to be a monster too?
Yes.
Would
and
she
no.
forgive you if you turned her into a monster? I was given a choice. I was told what I would become. I chose willingly. Did you have a choice?
In a weird way, but not really.
Do you resent your sire for what she did to you?
Sometimes. Sometimes I enjoy it. I don't know.
I do not know her. What you know her heart. Would she be able to survive this life?
Yes.
You know her better than I. If you believe she could survive this life, you just have to be willing to accept that someday she may hate you for it.
Um, Dimitri, do you mind just leaving the room for a second?
Of course. I'll step out in the hallway, close the door.
As you step out in the hallway, you can definitely see down the hallway a little bit, Carter and Michael just sort of looking like, what?
I'll just kind of shake my head like, no, like not good.
Eva, you are now alone. Again, there's music and a shower playing in the background, but everything is just white noise. But something that seems to be magnified is the labored breathing that Jane has.
I am going to let her die.
Okay. What do you do?
I'm just going to climb on the bed and lay with her. And well, first I'll grab towels and cover her, and then
Okay. She looks over to you. She has she takes another deep breath. I'm sorry.
for what?
That I didn't realize it sooner.
I'm gonna ask her. Do you want to stay around?
A few moments go by, and you just realize she hasn't blinked in a while. But she has just the smallest smile on her face as you close her eyes.
I'll.
I need you to go ahead and roll a frenzy. This will be a DC 3.
I got 3.
Okay. Anger fills every single bit of you. You don't know if it's you. You don't know if your clan is sort of popping through. But you're able to keep a bottle on it. It's now just you. Music playing. And at this point, the music is just, you don't even recognize, like, you don't even register it anymore. You just hear the sound of the water coming from the bathroom. And if you weren't undead already, you just feel numb.
I will shut off the water in the bathroom and turn off the music. And out of the little anger, well, a lot of anger, but that shows, I'm gonna just throw the lamps and smash the TV.
Obviously, Dimitri, you're able to hear the rage that is filling this next room. Unsure of what happened, but that you know a difficult choice was made.
I'll just keep my post. If anybody steps outside and looks down the hallway, they're going to get a look that makes them wish they never did.
Eva, with what took place, you can heal your point of aggravated willpower damage.
I will go back and just lay next to her, but I won't leave the room for a while.
Okay. That leaves Carter, Dimitri, and Michael.
I'm just going to stand guard outside the room as long as it takes.
Okay. And it's relatively, after everything else was turned off, the three of you, definitely Dimitri, but the other two can now hear the shattering of ceramic, glass being broken, and then just silence. Carter, amongst this silence, you feel yourself, your vision, leave your body in a premonition. You don't recognize the form that your vision lands to, but you feel a sense of comfort next to them. But it's like your vision won't focus. You just see this blur, but you feel comfortable around this individual. And you see a long line of bodies that trail behind them. One of them specifically you recognize as the lady that just walked away with the other Eva.
Interesting. Am I able to look around and see if I could see anything else where I am, anything like that?
Yeah, as you look around, you are in Indianapolis, downtown. You're not inside of the tower, but off of the Monument Circle itself.
And so I'm next to a presence that I feel comfortable around but don't recognize, that I can't see a
Right,
person.
Right, you could tell it's the outline of a person that you have their senses of, like, you feel comfort around this person. Sort of like someone you've spent some decent time around that you trust. It's a sense of trust that overall that you feel towards this individual. But you can't see who it is, but you just see a long trail of bodies. And one of them, the most recent one, is the woman that just walked past, just absolutely brutalized.
Gotcha. Can I? I realize that I may not recognize them, but are the other bodies recognizable? Right? Like, do they have faces, or are they just sort of vague? Like, I know their bodies.
No, yeah, they have faces and stuff on them, but you just don't recognize any of them. You can see them, but you just don't recognize any of them. Go ahead and roll a wits and awareness real quick. DC 3.
Oof. I'll take a shot in the dark.
All right. Let's see if you can hit that magical reroll.
I believe in you.
Oh! What?
My faith was well played.
What? With 3 successes on a willpower 3 reroll, that's insane.
Justin, you owe me $20 again.
After that, that's insane. You recognize another one. It's a few back. But it's the first mortal that you guys had killed as a coterie. A certain convenience store worker that was impaled.
I assumed it was Eva that I was next to. That pretty much confirms it in my head.
You get a good sense of it.
All right. So looking at the monument circle, anything like, can I tell time of year? Is the construction finished?
Construction is well underway, not finished yet. But it looks like in red paint, no, blood. There's a giant clan symbol of the Brujah painted onto the side of the monument.
Okay, interesting. Is anybody with me besides the dead bodies and the
No.
presence that I'm calling Eva? Okay. I turn and try to look for the presence. See if I can see it.
Yeah, you can see it. It has a blade in one hand, a stake in the other, and it's looking up towards the top of the tower.
That tracks.
And that's when you're thrusted back into your body in the middle of the hallway, unsure of how long time has passed.
How much time has passed? Just so
It's only been roughly about 5-6 minutes.
Okay. Gonna look at Carter. You good? You kind of that's so ravened out of here for a minute.
It's yeah. I mean, it's been long forever. Are we? Is how long? What time is it?
Oh, it's been like 5 minutes. You're fine. I had to close your mouth a couple of times because you kept like slack-jawing it, but you know.
Yeah. No, that's fair. Eva's not back.
Not yet, no. It's a bunch of crashing and breaking stuff, and then silence.
And can I see Dimitri from where I'm standing right now, or do I have to go check?
No, yeah, you can see from like if you're in the hallway, you can definitely see Dimitri buffed up and standing outside in their jumpsuit as security.
Good luck for security.
I'm the list guy.
Exactly. You're not on the list.
Sorry, bro, you're not on the list.
Oh, Michael, what have we gotten ourselves into?
I don't know. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit terrified.
Michael, I need you to roll composure plus intelligence.
Yo, I'm so good at both of those things. Thank you for letting me roll good dice pools.
You're welcome.
Can I surge on this?
Sure. You can roll a rouse to surge.
I'm not terrified. You can't prove it.
If you're not, that's unfortunate.
Ah,
Okay. Get a little hungrier. Go ahead and add 2 dice to your pool.
Plus intelligence. Plus 2. 4 successes. And I'm good with that. I'll stay. I'll stand. No more hits.
Okay.
Not trying to bust out.
I did get a success on you with 6 successes. Would you like to willpower? Because
I'm trying to figure out.
If you do, I also will. Just a heads up.
Then no, I'm gonna stay where I'm at. What's the Nessa voicemail say?
And you can absolutely feel the tug of being summoned by Nessa. You don't feel the absolute drive and force to be heeding the summon, but you absolutely get the feeling that Nessa absolutely needs to speak with you immediately.
So it's not like I can feel it, but it's not like a drop everything and
right on a critical success. If I would have criticaled, then yes, you would have to drop everything and go. But you can sense it. You don't have to do it.
Okay. And like standing there, kind of watching the hall, his shoulders get real tense and kind of like stand, like trying to stretch it out. Like, hey, Carter, I have a kind of a personal question for you.
Sure. Yeah.
With everything that's going on, I figure honesty might be the name of the game here, right? Especially, we've had some beef.
The name of this game is absolutely not honesty.
Between coterie mates, I figured we should probably be on the same level, right?
Yeah.
Well, fine. Fuck you. I'll tell Dimitri.
I'm just messing with you. What's going on? Yes, you're in. Yes, we are honest with each other, but yeah, no. There's no game that we are playing that is called honesty.
Right, but fine. Amongst coterie, I thought I was one away. Like I thought I still had some time, but I think I'm bonded to Nessa. And she just called me. Like there's a feeling in the pit of my stomach that's like, damn, I need to go. But like, I'm rooted because I need to know, I need to be here because this is a family affair at the moment. So just heads up on that. If I'm doing weird shit, weirder than normal, I may not be completely myself. So that's a thing. Maybe I don't know how to. I've never done this. I've never been on this end of it. I've never done anything like this. I don't know what I'm doing. Things keep getting scarier. People said that when I joined, it wouldn't be scary anymore, or I'd feel a little safer. I feel the most not safe at all.
Yeah, like I said, honesty is not a game that we're playing here.
I'm so confused right now. Should I not have told you that? Should
Oh
I
no
have
no
told you
no
this
no
sooner?
no! I just mean the cam is not. It's not about honesty. It's about power. So yeah, okay, yeah, that's our problem now.
She
Okay.
got in my head, thought my thoughts, made me do things. Now we're here.
Oh God, I'm about to say something I don't want to say. That may not be terrible.
Nah, I've earned it. I kind of like stand up and kind of puff my chest out a little bit. Hit me with it. What do you got?
No, I'm just saying it may not be terrible. It may not be
Oh.
terrible that she thinks, well, that she has, I guess, you under her power.
Yeah. What really has me worried is you remember that whole thing I was talking about having a major boon with her?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. If she's in my head thinking my thoughts, maybe I don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Bruce, do I know etiquette-wise,
Mhm.
is that something she could realistically get away with? I mean, obviously she could if she really wanted to, but would that be an improper to give somebody a major boon and then force them to use it on something stupid?
Yes, very much so. But it's hard to tell with someone that's bonded that it's not a genuine thought that they believe that they should use that boon for. So it gets messy when it comes to being bonded, because those lines get crossed very, very easily on what is being suggested and what is being felt. If it's true or if it's because of the bond. But yes, no, it is absolutely something that can, and with Nessa's power of suggestion, something that is very doable. I mean, you've seen what she can do without a bond on your coterie mates to get information. So yes, it's very not frowned upon, but it's very looked down. Like it's looked down on.
it's bad form.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. There's another word, but I
And I
can't
feel
remember
like
it.
that's very anti. I mean, granted, we don't really know what she actually thinks, but my thought, Michael, is that that's not her style.
Okay.
She's old fashioned.
Well, I can tell you right now, I don't like this feeling. I don't know how many times I have to say it tonight, but I am splitting in half, terrified. So I don't know. Obviously, now is not the time to do anything about it, because what can we do about it? You know what I mean?
Oh, let's go talk to her.
Just what?
Let's go.
She called
She wants
me,
you. Let's go. Yeah, let's go.
but this whole situation right now, I think we need to deal with this. No,
What situation? They took the thing that was the problem, right?
but like, we don't know what Eva's about. We don't know. Like, are we just good to? Is this like, hey, Dimitri, you've got this. We got an errand to run. Like,
I don't. Full honesty, right?
yeah, 100%.
We don't get through life. If people think that you're there to serve them, acting like you have your own thoughts is not going to get you anywhere. So if she thinks she's got you where she wants you, then that's the role you play until we've got a better hand.
Cool.
I mean, how much worse can it get? If she's really got you, you're done already. So
That's fair.
what do you have to lose?
I'm worried about like doing a crime and it coming back on y'all because of like association. That's my big worry.
Well, we need to figure out what Nessa wants. Has she told you
True.
what she wants?
No, she just I felt it in. I don't have a better word than I felt it like deep, like a, hey, get here, we need to talk kind of thing. There was no words. It was just like a, I think Nessa needs to talk to me right now.
Well,
But like, that's
she
not a feeling that I would just have. You know what I mean? Like, that's
no,
not like a. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, I fully agree that it is out of character for anyone to go naturally, oh, I really want to go talk to Nessa right now. That is not something that we should endorse. But that said, she has previously expressed, oh, we haven't really. We can't talk here.
Yeah, there's not much else we can say here, but the truck is safe. So if we want to,
truck. Yep.
okay.
Hey, Dimitri, we're gonna go get snacks.
I just
want
give a
anything?
nod.
Tech stiff problems.
Yep.
You want to drive? You want me to drive? It's your car. You should drive.
I'll drive.
Hunter
Cool.
looks at the two of you. Should I stay here?
I think that might be best.
Oh, okay.
Where we're going, it's not your scene.
Been hearing that a lot recently.
Hey, but when we're back, me and you, we're gonna go do cool stuff. Okay? We're gonna hang out. You're gonna be okay, bud.
Yeah, I think I will.
Hell yeah.
Once we're out of his earshot, I look at Michael. He's not going to be okay.
No, he's absolutely fucked, but I feel bad.
Jesus.
Free my boy, you know what I mean? Like, damn.
Yeah, so once we get on the truck and get underway, I'll say, I don't know what Nessa's long-term plan is, but I certainly think she has the potential to want to change the order of things. And, yeah, like, insinuating, but, like, dropping hints that I'm talking about get rid of the prince.
Right.
And if that's what she has plans of doing, then what happened today might expedite her plans. And I will bring Michael up to speed on what happened at the building after they left, after checking the glove box for Nosferatu.
All right. So it was super dumb that I taunted that guy.
I mean, it's one of those things, right?
Hindsight, you know.
It's not like
Yeah.
the blood bag would have done anything for him.
That's what I'm saying. This dude, he's all butthurt over nothing.
I mean, it's a respect thing, though, right?
Yeah,
Like,
respect. I don't know this guy. I don't know him shit.
but somebody staked him with the same thing, the same ritual stake as the pizza guy.
Oh, damn. Do we need to call the surgeon, the butcher? Do we need to take him to go see the wolf doctor?
No, we want to stay as far away from the third generation Bruja guy as possible.
It was a joke.
But yeah, I'm sorry. Good one.
I want nothing to do with that guy. He scares me.
Yeah, adding werewolves and stuff to the mix is probably not gonna help.
Adding werewolves might two birds it. You know what I mean? That might just kill each other.
It's not the kind of luck we have, though.
I've lived my life by a couple simple rules, and we've talked about these. But one of them is sometimes you got to make luck for yourself. It doesn't look like it's going to happen. You just got to do that backflip anyway. That sounded a lot deeper in my head.
Oh, it was perfectly deep. I got it. It's good stuff.
All right.
Make your own luck, backflip.
Yeah.
Got it. Yeah.
You guys continue heading towards Indianapolis. Eva, how long do you lay there?
Probably for about an hour-ish, I'm assuming.
Okay. An hour passes by. Dimitri, you get a couple of glances that do look towards the shattering of glass and things. And to be fair, it's people that are more like concerned, have concerned looks on their faces, where they just look over and they see you sort of looking over. They instantly just shut the door and just move on.
I need to start carrying a Michael Myers mask around.
Exactly.
With the jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. Eva, like you said, about an hour passes.
I'm gonna go out to the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And once I see Dimitri, I'll ask him to grab her and put her in his car.
Do you want to take her somewhere now? I always have shovels.
Yeah, I guess we should do that before my next plan.
Well, I'll go in there and kind of wrap her up in a sheet, then a divan, and then kind of throw over my shoulder and head down to the exit out by the cars.
Yeah, and it's the first time that you officially know what choice was made.
Mm-hmm. I'll pick up some fake flowers from a vase that was bashed against the wall and kind of lay them on her chest as I kind of roll her up in the blankets.
When you roll her up, you begin to see the body naturally begins to stiffen. And you wrap her up, carry her out, put her into the back of the SUV.
I'll put her in the back seat in case Eva wants to sit with her.
Hunter looks at you, Eva. You all right?
No,
Is there,
but
any,
I can't explain it here.
is there anything I can help with?
As I'm heading out, I'm gonna toss Hunter a wad of cash and say, "Leave this in the room, please, and come meet me in the car."
You get the sense that he wants to say something, but bites his tongue as he seems to be unable to say something, and goes and drops the money off in the room. And then shortly after, hops in. Dimitri, are you sitting in the driver's seat or the passenger seat?
Driver's seat.
Okay. He goes ahead and plops down in the passenger seat. If it's open, unless Eva, you're sitting. Are you wanting to sit in the back seat with Jane?
Yeah.
I left it so that if she wanted to, she could kind of uncover her
Sure.
head.
And Hunter plops down in the passenger seat and just keeps eyes looking forward.
I'll make sure the radio's turned off, before she gets in. I don't want no Russian death metal playing.
That's fair.
Do you have somewhere special you'd like to take her? A place that you shared? It does not matter how far.
Is there a place kind of like where we lived, close by, that we could?
Yeah. You go to this spot. It was actually a little park that was just down the street from both your guys' places where you guys met the first time. Has a little bench that overlooks a decently large size field.
Is the grass tall enough in the field where if we dug a hole, it wouldn't be noticed?
Yeah, especially if you put the dirt back over it and covered it properly and stuff like that. Yeah, it is definitely tall enough where would be definitely a while before someone noticed it, if ever.
Okay. Yeah, I'll grab a shovel and head that way.
Okay.
Leave, and I'll grab Hunter and give Eva some more time. Alone.
I'm gonna ask Dimitri, do you have 2 shovels?
I have 2, yes.
I'll help you.
As you wish.
Hunter sort of just stays off to the side, and as you guys are digging, he just sort of sits next to Jane and just sits in quiet. And you guys dig a sufficient enough gravesite for her.
I'll gently lower the body in. Do you wish to say any words?
No.
I'll say a short kind of, not prayer, but thing in Russian.
Sure.
Basically that kind of, about the cycle of life, just real quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then start to cover the body.
At this point, Hunter just tries to, not in like any sort of like creepy or in advancing way, but does put a comforting arm around you, Eva, and try to like console the best he can.
I'll put our arm around him as well.
He just sort of pulls you in a little bit, and if you need anything, even if it's space, just let me know.
I will.
And with that being said, as we would go ahead and wrap up, as Dimitri finishes putting the last bit of topsoil back on top of it to cover it up as best as possible, say the few words. When you guys begin to take a moment, silence, and as we will go ahead and wrap up for tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out. Really do appreciate it. Chat, I do apologize for the small little bit of a trigger warning there, but this is, no pun intended, the World of Darkness. It does deal with some pretty horrible monsters in one way or another. So I do appreciate some of the adult themes that we are able to go ahead and put in a safe place for you guys. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys check out twitch.tv/jbrews. I stream Monday through Friday over there, and this will be uploaded on Monday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to our YouTube and podcast form. So thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I really, really do appreciate it, and we will see you guys next week on another episode of Indy by Night, and this is, again, A Monster Unleashed. Thank you guys.
Bye. I'm gonna go
Night.
cry.
Right.